the year, 6th overall, 6:55.7, 210.93 miles an hour. And obviously, this is going to just be a great feeling, you know, heading into elimination as the #1 qualifier. Kind of all you've been through in the last couple months.
It's certainly a great feeling, that's for sure, especially to be home here in Texas, and that's really important for our morale and team confidence and stuff of that nature. But really proud of my guys, and it stuck. I mean, we only had 2 qualifiers, so that's all right. Sunday will be a little bit more peace of mind going into Sunday, but you know, we certainly got our work cut out for us tomorrow. #1 qualifier does not mean anything on Sunday. So.
If I'm correct, 6 of the 8 races leading into the countdown. I mean, how's that the way to go into the championship? I mean, you must be feeling some rust, or maybe not.
No, I mean, it's not an ideal situation, obviously. It was really tough to sit at home and watch, and we missed out on testing and seat time for me as a driver, so the guys definitely have that edge on us as far as more runs and more test time and whatnot. We didn't have the budget to do so. But to be back out here with Husky Liners, they came on board at the very last minute going into Charlotte, the first race of the countdown, and you know, honestly, I just feel really blessed to have the opportunity to be out here, because it really gives you time to think when you're at home watching instead of being out here competing, knowing that you have a great team standing behind you. We've got great horsepower, and we just needed the money, and Bob Tyler from Husky Liners stepped up, and I'm happy. Happy to be here, whether we're 1 or 16. We're in the show for Sunday, and I'm excited.
Given all that, do you feel that maybe our championship team are maybe 109 points out behind Mike Edwards, but
we are, for sure. I don't even have to hesitate to answer that. I've got the best guys in the business, and you know, they stood behind me from day one, as I have for them, and you know, we're a great team. We work really well together. Chemistry is important in this sport, and you know, when you're arguing and having a tough time, it certainly takes a toll on your mentality as a driver and as a crew chief too. So we're lucky to have a great group of guys, a group of friends that work well together, and I think that's a little bit of our edge, honestly. It's the team part of it is a very important aspect.
You did some pro modified driving in the interim. Was that to keep your skills sharp, basically? And,
it was just to drive, honestly. I mean, seat time is priceless, so I'll drive anything given the opportunity. And Keith Haney stepped up when we missed the Western Swing for NHRA and said, "Hey, I've got a second pro mod car sitting in my shop. Would you like to come drive it in the ADRL series?" And I was like, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah." So I jumped on the opportunity, and it certainly, I mean, you're doing burnouts, backing up, same visualization and track prep and things of that nature. So that certainly helped me from a driving standpoint. It beat the heck out of sitting at home and pretending I was driving while I watched it on ESPN too. So kept my skills sharp. It's a completely different animal than a pro stock car. 1,000 more horsepower and 4 kits of nitrous. So it's a beast.
You're going from on the sidelines to be ultra busy now.
Yeah, I'll take it. I would rather be so busy I can't sit down than to be sitting at home wishing and hoping that we were out here. So I'm blessed to have the opportunity, and we're going to give it our all. You got my word on that.
This story last year was such a big thing in NHRA. Why hasn't corporate America latched on? I'm sure you're thinking about that all the time.
That's a $2.5 million question. You know, we certainly have a lot of value to offer somebody. I mean, we're 10% of a NASCAR budget, and our sport is the most fan-friendly sport on the planet. Every ticket's a pit pass, so it's a great venue to showcase your products. And we've got a great team, a great organization, and you know, I'm a marketing major from Texas A&M. I've got some of the brightest guys in the business working on sponsorship 24/7, so it's a little baffling. We didn't expect it to be easy by any means, but it's a little baffling that somebody hasn't taken an advantage of being on our team. We could totally drive sales and revenue for them, and Husky Liners, Bob Tyler and the guys at Husky Liners saw the opportunity, and hopefully we please them this year, and it can extend into something in the future.
How many sponsor pitches have you done this year?
I can't count that high. I mean, really, we've sent out, I've made cold calls, I've chased every lead, and my fans have been so supportive. It's been really humbling to get the emails and the Facebook messages and tweets and hey, my uncle works here. We have a foot in the door at this place, and I chased every lead that I could. And even fans were offering to send checks, $100 here, $1,000 here. Can we do a fundraiser? We just want to see you back on the track. So I've had great support, and I'm glad to be here.
I saw one of the releases you call yourself an underdog. Are you going to play that to the hill here and try to upset the apple cart like in Woods? Or?
Well, we keep joking that we're going to pull Robert Hyde on him. He got in the countdown a few years back in the number 10 position and came back and won the world championship. So, I don't think we have an underdog team or race car by any means, but we're fighting from the underdog position is what I meant by that. And we've got the mentality to go up there, and like every run's our last because it can be pulled out from under you so quickly. It really is this crappy situation, but we're going to give it our all. Every time we come up to that, we're swinging for a home run, that's for sure.
Good?
Is that okay?
Thanks, Erica.
Thank you.